My name is Zion, and today we're doing a segment where seniors will put advice on a dry erase board. You read it and you take it as you will. This is
Kimura.
And yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Alea Creech, and I'm here with
Mackenzie Ward.
and I'm going to be asking her questions about basketball. First one, how has the perception of girls basketball changed in your community over the years?
I feel like it's changed a lot. I feel like we're being credited more for like our sport, and I just like how everybody like we're having more exposure and everybody's really starting to appreciate our sport now.
What challenges do you think female basketball players face compared to their male counterparts?
I feel like we face a lot of negativity from fans and like just the community in general. Like they just downplay us a lot because they think our talent is not as high as men, but I feel like it's the opposite.
How do you balance academics and basketball as a student athlete?
So basically, like I just in the classroom just do your work. Like don't have any distractions. Do your work. It's not hard. And then outside of school, do your homework on time. It's not hard. It's really not hard. Like it's really not. And then on the court, do what you need to do.
In what ways do you believe girls basketball empowers young women?
I feel like it empowers us a lot because I feel like it shows that women have strength and we're capable of doing a lot of things that men can do, because men try to downplay women a lot when it comes to, they like to overpower us a lot when it comes to sports or just a lot of things in general. What women can do a lot of things half the time better than men.
What role do coaches play in the development of female athletes?
Coaches play like a very strong role, and they even play a strong role outside of the court as well. Like they'll teach you how to present yourself to the world. They teach you just your role in general. And can we skip this part? Cause like I don't really.
How can schools better support girl basketball?
I feel like they should support us as much as they support our football team, because the football, our football team could be so horrible, but they'll give them so much support. And honestly, we had a good run last year, and we barely got any support from anybody. I didn't hear anything from anybody.
Right. What motivates you to continue playing basketball?
Honestly, my mom and my family, like especially my sister, like when I felt like giving up on basketball, like this is my favorite sport, so every single time I felt like giving up, I know my sister was always in the back of my ear and the back of my head telling me to keep going and to always like follow my dreams and stuff like that instead of third. Yeah.
What do you think is the big misconception about playing basketball?
A big misconception is just the downplaying part. Like, I just hate how much hate we get. Like, we don't deserve that as much hate as that gets thrown out. Like, we could be doing our best on the court, and we could be doing everything that we need to do, and we'll still hear hate from anybody and everybody.
How can media represent positively on girls basketball?
They can represent us positively by giving us credit. Like, when it comes to players like Angel Reese and this and everything like that, it's like, of course, as women we're gonna mess up, but men always they always mess up in games and just in any field in general. And you guys don't bash them as much as y'all do women.
In your experience, how does teamwork affect girls basketball?
Teamwork affects girls basketball because if you don't have good teammates, it just genuinely won't work. Like, I know last year I was struggling a lot with teamwork and this, that, and the third. It causes a lot of frustration and anger. So when you have good teamwork, you're 9 times out of 10 going to be very successful throughout your season.
What skills do you believe are essential?
Skills I believe are essential is to be very coachable. Like, you must be very coachable, and you have to be wise about your decisions. Like, don't just do selfish things for yourself. Like, you have to think about your team as well as you're playing and as you're practicing.
How has your experience in basketball shaped your view of leadership and teamwork?
It shaped my view on leadership because once you start doing, once you start making your goals and doing this and third, you start to want to do other things for other people. So when playing basketball, you always just think about your teammates. So you want to see your teammates score, you want to see your teammates win. It's just a team effort. Everybody wants to eat. You want to make sure everybody eats.
What strategies do you use to stay focused?
I use breathing mechanisms because I know I get frustrated a lot when playing sports, so I like to breathe. And whenever I need to be taken out of the game, I have to sit by myself alone and just think about what I'm going to do when I go back out on the court.
What qualities do you think make a good coach?
Qualities I believe make a good coach is listening skills. I feel the problem with coaches is coaches will hear what you're saying, but it's like talking to a brick wall. They won't really comprehend it, and because players have different characteristics about them. So I feel like it's very important as a coach to study your team players.
How do you handle criticism?
How do I handle what?
Criticism.
I'm still working on that. I handle criticism, if somebody says something about me, I say, okay, because I know me, I can prove everybody wrong about me. So when people throw criticism at me, I just know it's not true. And I just try to prove people wrong. I don't have much to say about criticism.
Okay, that was Athlete Spotlight, and that's over. Thank you, Mackenzie.
Thank you.
Please put your phones away and pay attention because today we'll be taking a test.
Good morning, students. DeKalb County has implemented a new policy, Disconnect to Reconnect. Disconnect to Reconnect makes all students put away and silence all personal devices. Every student's cell phone must be silenced and turned off and put away until the end of the school day. Smartwatches, put away. Any iPads or tablets, put away. Reconnect with your classwork and classmates. Disconnect to reconnect.
Okay, I like it. Good job.
Sorry, students. Additionally, any students who do not follow the rules of the Disconnect to Reconnect policy will be sent to ISS and have their device taken until a parent or guardian can come pick it up.
Hello, who am I here with today?
Mrs. Brown.
Hello, Ms. Brown. Today I'm going to be asking you a couple of questions for the Teacher Spotlight this week.
All right.
Why did you decide to become a teacher?
Oh, so I decided to be a teacher. Initially, I wanted to be a corporate lawyer, but I have, I guess, teaching in my blood. My mother had a daycare center. My brother also, he just recently retired as a teacher in the cab. And when I was in high school, they had a teacher cadet program. And after doing that program, I decided, okay, you know what? Teaching is what I want to be. I went to school, Georgia Southern, the real GSU.
What's your favorite thing about working with students?
Oh, my favorite thing. Teaching, you never have a dull moment. A lot of people say, well, you're a high school teacher, that must be difficult. Yes, it does have its challenges, but the good thing about teaching high school is watching students grow. You see kids in the halls from freshmen, and then by the time they get to me, they're juniors, and then they graduate and they come back and they tell you how they're doing, or they say, oh, thank you for pushing me and encouraging me and believing in me. So, just to be able to touch a child and help them with their future is probably one of the most rewarding things about teaching.
What is one classroom rule that you think is the most important?
Definitely respect. In my classroom, I'm really big on motivation and respect and respecting people's space. And I always felt like my number one rule is treat others how you want to be treated. So me as a teacher, when my kids come in, I have on my smiley face, I'm pumping them up, and I just feel like giving them the energy that I put in my classroom, that's the energy that I want my kids to exert. You may not necessarily be as hyped as me, but just being respectful. I think that is the most important rule in my classroom.
What's some advice you'd give to your students?
Oh, my advice is, so I talked about pumping myself up. So I think for kids, especially high schoolers, when you're having that moment, you're feeling anxiety, to just take a moment to reflect. Know that, this too shall pass. So just trying to push yourself forward, keep yourself motivated. And as I always say in my classroom, keep pushing.
What's one fun fact your students might not know about you?
Oh, so one fun fact kids might not know about me is I love to dance and work out. I'm a former dance teacher, so I can do ballet, tap, jazz, hip hop, and I like to run. I like running 5Ks.
Do you prefer group work or independent work for your students?
Well, if you look around in my classroom, my desks are in groups. And this is actually something that I recently started doing. Last year, I kept my desk in groups the entire year. And my classroom was a lot more verbal. So I think you have to do a balance, because everybody doesn't like working with others. But in reality, at some point in your life, you're going to have to work with somebody. I'm a proponent of both, just, because you can overdo group work as well. So just giving that a good balance between the two.
If you weren't a teacher, what job do you think you would have instead?
I've thought about this a lot, because now that I'm getting towards the end of my teaching career in a couple of years, I'll be retiring. So I'm trying to think about like what lane I want to go in, but something either sports related or something with fitness.
How do you feel about Miller Grove High School as a whole?
Man, so I have a lot of history here. I guess I'm an OG. I've been in this exact same classroom since 2006. I have a lot of history at Miller Grove. I bleed, purple. This is 20 years. I have a love for it. I've seen it grow. I've seen, so many different faces and principals come through. And so I have a love for the school. I've been here for a while, so just continuing to instill spirit at Miller Grove, and let's go Wolverines.
That's it. Thank you so much for being in our spotlight.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good morning. Today I'm here with.
Alani.
And what type of business do you run, Alani?
I run a baking business called Lonnie Sweets.
What inspired you to start your business?
What inspired me to start my business was my grandma. Growing up, we loved cooking and baking together. And when she passed away from cancer, it just gave me the mindset, oh, you gotta push and do it for her. Baking made me happy, so when it came to baking, it made me happy. I wasn't thinking about bad stuff and sad stuff.
When did you start your baking business?
About a good 2-3 years ago.
What are some pros and cons about having a baking business?
Pros, everybody's favorite part, making money. Being able to be out there more, because when it comes to baking, you gotta be able to communicate, gotta be able to have good communication and stuff. So cons, I would say when you an athlete, you're gonna be a bit tired because you want to make your money. So the mindset is you want to make your money. So make sure you do your schoolwork first. You're gonna be up late when it comes to baking, not gonna lie.
What do you bake?
I make banana pudding, cookies, brownies, cakes, cheesecake, anything. If you ask me to make something and I probably know I don't know how to make it, I'm still gonna try my hardest to make it. That helps your business grow, still trying, even if you know you can't.
How are your baking pastries different from others?
I feel like they're different from others. One, the dedication that I have. I do so many sports, literally. I don't be having, people think you wouldn't have time to do it, but if you really dedicate it and you really want to go somewhere with your business, you just gotta push and do what you gotta do to make sure you get to your goal.
What is the best way our school can support your small business?
If you ever buy something from me and you post it, you can put it out there. Cause I also sell outside of school, so you could always buy big batches outside of school. So you don't have to feel like you only can buy something while we at school. No, you can always buy big batches.
What are ways we can reach out to you outside of school?
You can follow both my socials right here, Instagram and TikTok. And if you text me, I'll get back to you.
If I were to buy from you, what would you recommend for me to buy?
The main two things I recommend is my banana pudding. Everybody loves that. And then any kind of flavored cookies you like, most definitely cookies and banana pudding.
Is there anything else you would like to say or ask?
Make sure you follow all my socials. Make sure you shop. Most definitely shop. Most definitely outside of school. Anything. I'm down to make for anything.
All right.
Greetings, Wolverines. My name is Ellington Jackson, and I am here with
Mr. Jones Ford.
And this is the Drama Club Spotlight segment. For starters, can you briefly explain what Drama Club is all about?
Drama Club is a place where lovers of theater come together to create productions, interactive shows, and just an experience in which you understand and deepen your connection to the arts, specifically the performing arts.
What is your vision for Drama Club this year?
My vision this year for Drama Club is to create an environment that prioritizes not only fun, but also excellence in the arts. And also I want to bring a certain level of discipline in the arts. The arts as a discipline is very overlooked.
What are some roles that you can have in Drama Club?
So the roles in Drama Club, if you look at the E-board, which is your executive board, you have president, you have vice president, you have treasurer, secretary, sergeant of arms. But then, of course, you have like your king and queen when it comes to representing the club and homecoming. Those are your standard E-board positions that can be across the board. But when it comes to drama specifically, you have production manager, student director, stage manager, assistant stage manager, technical director, light manager, sound manager, curtains manager. We have a social media manager and a PR manager. There's so many different things that you can do besides being on stage and acting.
So you'd have to come to find out.
Yes, for sure.
What kinds of activities do the Drama Club do throughout the year?
So we have lots of activities. We are going to go compete in the one-act play, the GHSA one-act play. This will be our second time competing. We also put on an event called Showtime at the Wolverine's Den, which is an Apollo Theater-styled talent show. Drama Club helps out with the Black History program that the Social Studies Department throws. The Drama Club acts as the ushers and the stage managers and different activities in the auditorium. A lot of times the Drama Club students are the ones that are running the booth and the tech for it just on a regular school day. Also, we're going to put on a spring production this year. We do the Haunted Hallway or the Haunted Experience. We've done that every year for the past 4 or 5 years. We just had an open mic last week. We're going to do another one very soon. We have a lot of activities that we do throughout the semester, throughout the school year, and we're actually trying to add more to the docket so we can make sure people know that, if you want to come have some fun, come out to one of our events.
That sounds like a great year. I'm sure Drama Club students are really excited for that. How is a typical meeting structured?
It depends on what the task is. An improv game or, the students are coming up with skits on the spot or like I said, playing some type of interactive theater game. But if we have, for example, we're preparing for the one-act play, if there's something like that, we're going to have very specifically the stage crew will be working on the set simultaneously while the actors are running their lines. You may have certain e-board members off to the side talking and organizing thoughts for what's to come. Their students are creating decorations. It is, I like to describe it as organized chaos. There's always something going on in some corner that is allowing students to express themselves creatively in some way, shape, or form.
Last question. Who do you ask to join Drama Club? Like what room, what teacher, or any students?
If you want to join Drama Club, talk to myself, Mr. Jones Ford. I am in room 610 on the Social Studies hallway. I'm also in room 254 on the Fine Arts hallway. Or you can ask PB Shropshire. PB is our Drama Club president. You can also talk to Enzo Walcott. Enzo is our vice president. You can talk to just about any e-board member, Mizell Williams, Ellington Jackson, Apple, Amira Dawson. You could talk to Samaya Brown. Any of the seniors or e-board members will definitely be able to help direct you onto how to join. We meet every Tuesday and Thursday in the drama room from 3:30 to 5:30.
Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Ford. I really appreciate this. I hope that this is enough for people to join your club in the future.
Thank you.
Wolverine live tomorrow, so we gotta get that done. Make sure to complete all your homework tonight. It is due. You also have a project tomorrow, so don't forget to do that. And do we have any questions? Yes?
Can I go to the restroom?
Hurry up.
Why haven't you been answering my texts? And say you're out here with other girls?
Stop talking to me. I'm not trying to hear none of that. Just go back to class.
Are you okay? No. You don't have to struggle alone. There's people who care about you and want to help.
1 in 3 teenagers experience dating violence. It can be physical, emotional, or even digital. You'll never know the severeness of it. You are not alone. Reach out for help.
There we go.